Want to move on to our next topic here on the Duncan Duo Show. Article this week, real estate better than stocks and gold. Basically, it was an article about investing in real estate and how it can outpace other things when it comes to investments. And obviously, we're not we're not stockbrokers or investment advisors. I'm a real estate broker, and David's a mortgage lender. But David Graham said something to me this morning I thought was pretty powerful as he was leaving the studio. We were talking about a piece of property that he looked at buying a few years ago, now that it's double. And he was telling a story that, in his 30s, he was really heavily invested in real estate, and then he went the equities path. And he's like, I'd be long retired now if I'd have kept going with more real estate investing. And it was just a great reminder that even someone like him, who obviously does what he does, understands the importance of keeping real estate in your portfolio as an investment. And obviously, we've talked to David many times about investing in real estate, and we've ventured on a few things together. And he's someone that sees a lot of different things, but I think he also understands that real estate's a tangible asset, and there's just a lot of tax benefits for real estate investing that you don't get in the other space. Who knows if they stick around after the election? but as of right now, there's so many tax advantages that when you compare it, you can really do well in real estate. Even whether it's rental properties, whether it's flipping, if you're someone who has the availability of money and you're totally invested in equities or different things, definitely take a look at real estate. You can reach out to us. We've got some agents on our team that's all they work with are investors. My wife and I, we own a lot of investment real estate, and it's definitely something to keep in mind as a comparison to what you're getting.
Something tangible.
And it's a great, because you can, you can't go to Google and work on their building and have their stock go up. You can go fix your house up and the value goes up. You can get more rent out of it. You can, all these types of things. And a lot of times I hear the complaint from the investment side, or the argument is that, well, equities over time outpace real estate. Well, they're also using national stats when they do that. Well, we don't live in the nation. We live in Florida. Fortunately, we live in Tampa Bay, and if you track Tampa Bay appreciation numbers and growth of revenue and all that real estate, it outpaces a lot of the indexes. So I think it's important when you're understanding real estate, don't look at national statistics when you're determining an investment percentage. You're not buying a home in Nebraska or Ohio or Kentucky. You're buying an investment property in the Sunshine State, where real estate historically does significantly better than nearly every state out there. So again, I think the article was real estate better than stocks and gold, and it was an argument that real estate performs better than those other entities. And even if you don't have money, it is not as hard as you think to get your first investment property. It doesn't require as much capital as you might think. There's times where you can buy properties with tenants already in them. You can buy properties that you can rent to friends. It's really not as complicated. And I think once you get the first couple, you start to see all those financial benefits, some of the tax advantages, some of the growth in value, the growth in rent, and you get to take part in improving the asset that you don't get in the financial world. So, David, just really quickly, because I know we're limited on time, but generally, what's a down payment cost on an investment property?
Minimum would be 15%. A lot of people put 20% down to eliminate PMI, but minimum is 15%.
Yep. So again, it can happen. You can buy, you can save up the money. There's a lot of different ways to make it happen. So you've been listening to the Duncan Duo Real Estate Show here on 970 WFLA. Make sure to check out all of our social channels. We're at the Duncan Duo on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and we're the Duncan Duo Show on Facebook. Make sure to check out searchmlstampa.com. Again, that's searchmlstampa.com. You can search the entire MLS. You can see all of our listings. You can search a realtor just like you can search the MLS and all the homes on the market just like a realtor does. A lot of websites have delays in their listing feeds. This is directly from the multiple listing service. And again, that is searchmlstampa.com, where you can search for all the homes in Tampa Bay and Florida.